Alexander the Great was 16 when he first founded his first colony. Pope John the 12th was 18 when he became a pope. What? Mary Shelley, I know, I want to shock me too. Mary Shelley, she wrote Frankenstein at 19 years old. Joan of Arc, she became a national heroine in France. She had visions from God and catapulted the whole French army and important victories from that, all before the age of 20. King Tut, 8 or 9 when he became a pharaoh. And one that you guys, that's a lot of pressure on an 8-year-old, don't you think? The one that I know you guys will know, how many have watched about Malaya, the Pakistani teen who was attacked? She's 17 years old, nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, stood up for something she believed in. And I grabbed this because something you guys said in here is it's sometimes great and sometimes small, but you're making the world a better place. Okay, so maybe you won't be on this list, but they had parents, they had friends, they had support systems that helped them get to where they were. So those people aren't who they are just because of what they had inside of them to move them, but they were there because they had a support system that helped move them up there. So all of us, great or small, are making a big difference. Hope and Friendship started in 2005 because I wanted to motivate people to reach the needs of people here in our community that need great and small acts. Some of them need a vacuum, or an air conditioner or a fan. Some of them need greater things like a month's rent or some assistance because their son can't get around, they need a handicap van. The needs are great and small, but I knew this community had it to meet it. What I love about the juniorettes, and you guys have assisted me in all of the years that we've been together because you've come out and helped me tie-dye shirts at the on birthday party and also at the pool party. I had, about 4 years ago, I had a mom email me and say she was driving over the bridge and her kids looked behind them and they saw kids hanging out shirts from the windows that were tie-dyed, drying them. And she said their kids asked them, what are they doing? She goes, they're drying out something they're really proud of and they're real excited. And there were kids that had tie-dyed their shirts at the pool party and they wanted them to dry so they can wear them and they're hanging them out the window as they're going over the bridge and drying them as they go. But she said they look so happy. So what you guys did is you came and you did something small, but you made something big. You brought something to a child that wanted to have, that maybe never got out of the community for that summer, and the only things they did were the teen activities and the kid activities that we had scheduled, and you were a part of that. So what I wanted to do, and I was very excited to be invited by Kelly, is to just incite you to say what you guys are doing is amazing. The fact that you guys are here together, you're uniting and you're making a difference in our community. We have 19,000 people in our community. 5% of those people live at or below poverty. I know kids that have come to some of our events that haven't had dinner, or they don't have breakfast when they go to school. So we have some great needs. So anything you guys do makes a difference. So when you're here and you guys are planning the next event, the Hope Closet, those kids can't go out and play at recess if they don't have boots on their feet. So when I ask for people to donate boots and they have a place that they can go to and the teachers can walk them down, which I know Mrs. Lynch does, to get a pair of boots that hopefully is in their size so they can go play at recess, don't you think that's a huge deal for a 7 or 8-year-old? No, they're not Pharaoh. But they can go run and play because we've taken something from someone's house that doesn't need it anymore and put it in a house that really does need it. So though that seems like a small act, it makes a huge difference to somebody in this community. And you guys are a part of that. So everything you guys have done is just huge to me. And I'm so excited to be a part of it. And I just hope you guys keep growing and spreading. And no matter what you do, make sure it's your passion to do it. So if it is reaching out and doing something for the kids, if it's collecting food, if it's collecting clothes, if it's organizing the Hope Closet so somebody could come in and find the right sizes, do it and know you're making a difference. It's not just rudimentary. It's not just something that you're doing and going through the motions. You guys are absolutely making a difference. And I am so proud of you guys. And I'm proud of your lead because look, they're here and they're not watching football. They're not watching a tightrope guy. But they're here leading you and telling you guys this is going to make a difference. And I'm telling you it is. Because every day there's a call or an email or somebody that needs to talk. And so when I can't meet that need, it makes me lay my head down at night and think, I'm only one person, I need help. So whether that help comes from somebody that's 40 years old, or 12 years old, or 16 years old, it doesn't matter because every one of you has something to offer. So I have a list of things we're coming up on. We're going to be sorting things that are donated, taking winter clothes and kitchen items, vacuums and small appliances, and I'm putting them in homes that need. And we're going to be sorting it at Old Quarry. We're going to give turkeys to homes that may not have been able to afford a turkey for their home. We're going to have a dodgeball tournament and raising money so that we can help pay bills and also help with the Christmas dinner delivery. And hopefully you guys will have a team for that. And I'll have a date on that, December 11th. So I want the headbands and the high socks and the shorts. But you come out and you're having fun, but you're also raising money and you're raising awareness that there's needs here. So those are things that we're doing in the next 2 months. But other than that, there's always something to need. If you have clothes you don't wear anymore and you don't need them, put them in the whole closet or put them over here at the thrift store because they're needed. If you want to do a food drive, let me know. If there's something that you have in your mind, you may have an idea that I haven't even thought of that you want to do, reach out to me and let me know because sometimes there's that spark. I was going to bring you guys a candle, you know, those little tea lights, and shut the lights off and just have one person light it up. And even a dark room, one light makes a difference. But if you look at this and every one of our lights shine together and we work together, we would illuminate this whole room. And I see that as us here because we actually care and we actually want to make a difference here in our arm's reach. So if you think about that and you have that light within you and you want to keep shining it, then do it. Because you've got a whole bunch of other things. You have sports and homework and those boys that are really distracting us. But you also have a passion. So let it be. And whatever it is, whether it be for kids or meeting needs in food or playing, we meet at the park and take us to the park in the summer. Sounds silly, but for 2 hours those kids are the center of attention. And they may not be when they're at home, but they are when they're in our arm's reach. And just like your pool party that you guys help out. And that to me is most important because if we're not putting the love right here in the younger ones, they're not going to grow up with it. So I would just like to thank you for being a part of it and incite you to let me know if there's anything I can do to join with you to do anything bigger and better, even if it's little baby steps. And I love your pledge and look at it and know that you guys are doing this. And I'm proud of you guys. So thank you for having me here. I look forward to doing a ton of things. I have 5 events left in 2 months. So if you have time, then join me. If you don't, you want to start next year, then we'll do something different. So just